Push the red button.
We did push the... Well, it is a green button that turns red.
Ah, yes.
I'm sure it's fine.
I am on Wi-Fi, so... we should be okay.
Bye.
Should be okay.
Boop.
It seems to be working. It seems to be...
Hopefully.
Yeah, the disk space not usually. We're good. We're good.
Everything seems to be fine.
Oh, right.
Slutty chaos.
That is an interesting... I've never seen a 614p. That's interesting.
A what? Oh, the quality of my stream.
When I'm on the Twitch video thing, the source is saying it's coming from 614.
No,
oh, gods, I think I'm dying.
No, I am.
Okay.
Listen, I'm on Wi-Fi, so I don't know how well the connection's gonna be either.
Mm-hmm.
This is fair.
This is fun.
Everything's okay.
Actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stop the computer trying to process things.
Yeah.
It will lower it, sadly. But yeah, there we go. We are back up. We're back up. Is there any sounds?
Hooray.
Any musics?
There is music playing.
The boop.
Roll 20. Stop being a dick.
Well, it likes to do the thing as far as if you're not clicked on it. when
I'm
the music
already clicked
starts,
on it.
or-
That's why I asked. Because there was no sound still.
Well, I can try stopping and starting it. Give me one moment.
I'm gonna refresh too. I should go through what I've got saved on this browser because I have a bunch of bookmark shit. I looked at my I saw there was a folder for D&D stuff. Literally, the only thing in there is my Genazis.
Well, you know.
It tells you how old this is.
I got my skull dice.
I still hear no music.
Skull dice go click clack.
Yeah. I mean, I see like the song, but it's not playing. Does it make sense?
All right, let me.
Don't worry, guys. We're fixing things. This is a temporary setup of shittiness.
Bear with us.
Things have occurred, and we're doing the best we can.
I can hear it now.
You can?
Hey.
Okay. Cool.
Muzako.
Okay.
Let's see. I gotta name someone real quick.
I love watching Fluffy's hand like lag around my screen on my end. All I see is like this little skipping hand doing this, basically.
Hi, everyone. Fuck.
Hello?
Yeah.
Brief hiccup.
Yeah. It wants me to turn down my video settings more, and I'm like, how far down do you want me to turn them?
Yes.
Right?
The answer is yes. So again, hi everyone. You'll notice the three characters on your screen and are different than what these guys have played before with me as DM. That's because we are going to go ahead and start my second campaign. While we're down a player and we can't continue at the moment with the story until we get to a certain point, but at the same time we're doing this so
some of it's
everyone has access to what they need for this. Yeah. I want to turn down the music slightly. Actually, no. I want to start another one.
Uh-oh.
Oh, good.
Oh dear.
That's always good.
Welcome, everyone, to a new chapter of Landar. This being Echoes. This is the true land of Landar. The one before was sundered and put back together with other realms. This is what it was in the beginning. This is why we will need these 4 back here. They'll get moved back to the corner where they were when I first loaded up to save. Instead of picking up where we left off from the one-shot for Echoes of Landar, we're instead going to jump right into something else. I need an odds or evens from somebody.
Not it.
Not it.
I'll gladly take this.
Oh no.
Evens.
Evens, okay. Evens,
I have no idea what's going on.
Even we start one place, odds, we start the other. It is odds, okay. So I will move you over here. And you too.
Oh, hello.
We're over here. Because they are not together.
Wasn't really the greatest idea to leave these two together.
Yes. So. Let's see, I gotta fix something on my end. Oh, got heartburn.
Oh, monster, I need you.
So. You guys have had trouble sleeping the last few nights as you have been held up in this jail cell. Things around you have not been quiet with the drunkards and other people being brought in. You're not even quite sure why you're being held, as you thought you were defending. You thought you were defending the city. It turns out you were the only ones that saw what was going on. So to the rest of the town, it looked as if you were causing havoc. And you're not sure where the other two have been taken. One of which...
Maybe, baby. Okay.
Maybe.
So Zaph's just being dragged around. It's fine. Yeah. Let me lift my token, damn it. Thank you. Anyways.
Okay. But yes, Zaph's getting pulled along if he's moving too slowly. Hehe.
Well, yeah. He didn't see them all fast. Probably wasn't. It was probably like just following her. Not like full sprint or anything.
Yank.
Oh,
Come
shit.
on!
Right. As you guys approach the cart, you see this taller figure help the smaller open the cart, but it's weird because the cart looks like there's a bunch of stuff on it. but the little one just disappears into the cart.
Just gonna kind of look around.
I've been. Peeks her head back out. Oh, come on.
What about the
You wanna be
others?
Throw them back in there, do you?
No, it's boring. Come on.
I don't know if it was caught. He asked what about the others. Hello?
Zaph!
Hello?
Well,
Shh. Hello?
Hit it.
Oh, yeah, okay, so it definitely wasn't caught. He was asking, what about the others?
Right.
Pokes her head back out. Since Meira sat there. Not entirely sure where they took her. We had a scout follow them the best they could, but they lost them after a day.
Hmm.
And she holds a piece of paper out.
Hmm.
And hands it to you. Plus, I don't think it's safe for you to be hanging around here. And it is a wanted poster.
Shit.
Well, more a missing poster.
Shove it in his bag and reluctantly get in. He's gonna. Oh, hello? Oh, fuck me. Really, internet? Are you just not able? Internet, please. Oh, Jesus, hello? Can you reconnect? Is that what happened? Okay. I can see myself lighting up, but I don't know if anybody can actually hear me.
I can hear you now.
Now,
Okay, yeah. So if like for some reason I'm not responding, that's probably why. It's probably just not coming through. Give me a second sometimes.
That's fair.
I said he'll tuck it away and reluctantly get on the cart then. Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
If that was heard.
Yep.
Alright.
Back away and reluctantly get in. Yeah. Oh god.
He is gonna probably ask where like they lost her and stuff like that.
Well, they were traveling north. But as soon as they entered the valley, my scout attempted to follow them, and a rock slide occurred. I have a feeling they knew they were being trailed. Not sure how they knew. He's one of my best scouts.
You'd be surprised the kind
As
of
soon as
things
they
they
get
can
over the
do.
stone. Oh, I believe it, considering as soon as he got over the rocks, they were gone.
Magic was always our best asset.
Also, now that you're in the cart, you can see everything outside fine.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you can see the area around and everything. Outside of the cart, looking at it, it's full of supplies and things.
Mm-hmm.
You see her just kind of knock on the cart. All right, let's get moving. And the cart begins to move as you clip-clop your way out of town. Now, I'm sure there'll be like light, idle chit-chat there. Let's cut to the other location.
Oh, good.
Okay.
Fluffy, your character is sat in a clearing. The leader of the group you've been traveling with, came and let you know they were heading off to go pick up some things from a nearby town. They occasionally do supply runs and stuff, so it's not too unfamiliar to her.
Mm-hmm.
You listened as the horse-drawn cart just pulled itself away from their clearing. I just left you sat there as far as able to go through your own things and stuff like that. Anything you'd like to be doing at this point in time?
She'd probably be going through her journal, but she probably would have sent Spooky up, like, whatever, to kind of like keep an eye around.
Mm-hmm.
So the cat's probably just like patrolling.
Fair.
Yeah, she's working on her notes for various things.
Oh, yeah.
And probably fidgeting with her gloves every so often.
Very fair. Well,
Oh, I dropped.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm currently waiting for tabletop to process that I have dropped.
Fair.
Come on. Okay, you know? OBS, I could have. Why can I not make you small screen if I accidentally make you full? Like, I don't understand why it gets rid of the box at the top to make it smaller. I don't know where to find it once it does that. Well, yeah, because, like, you know when you hit, like, the box to make it bigger or smaller?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it just decides that it wants to be big and then decides that, oh, we're going to get rid of your exit button, your minimize, and all that at the same time. And then we'll let you do anything.
No. That's rude.
So what did she get reached into her bag for, Jay? Because that was all I call was she reached into her bag.
for another sack of like 5 of those posters.
I'm still trying to load in here.
Oh, good. She had grabbed up essentially all the ones she had found around town.
I don't know if it's necessarily missing if I left, but you know, to each their own.
Yeah, I figured. It's not often we see a noble from there.
Ooh, you're fancy.
Noble's an understatement. Anyways, can we change the topic?
Oh, definitely. I know from experience, it's not a title that's like to be talked about.
Actually, where I'm from. Oh, look, disconnected from server. Turn out. Nice. I'm trying to join, but it's like having issues because it's timing me out in the join process.
Mm-hmm. Well, we did procure a tent from the general goods store before we came and broke you both out. So, if you would like to set that up, feel free to set it up in this clearing. Please don't go bother that one over there. We have an agreement. We'll only interact when we need to. We give her her space.
Stay, Meira.
What was that?
Stay. He just immediately looks at her. Stay.
But
No.
why not?
Claus actually looks back at you, Zaph.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's funny. Both of you are looking for something.
I am?
Not you.
It was a curious look.
You're going to be looking for your friend, and that one over there is looking for something else herself.
It's pretty far from us, isn't she?
I'd say the clearing is maybe from where you guys currently are. The campsite she set up is probably about 100 feet.
Does he do this?
Oh, here.
Right. He's gonna cast message to her. What are you looking for?
I think Fluffy is still BRB.
Ah. Nice thing about message is you can kind of like subtly do that.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. I'm back.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Zaph asked her a
You
question.
were being messaged by Zaph
Yeah.
Oh, good.
because your tent is about from where they currently are, and the boss kind of did a, it's interesting that both you and that one over there are looking for something. Also, they were told to leave her alone.
Fair.
They have an agreement.
Yeah,
They only interact when they need to.
you guys have the agreement. Zaph has made no such agreement.
Meira wants to go make friends.
he
Oh, good.
he asked, so what are you looking for?
Person. Sorry, that's not her voice. Person.
Oh, man.
Mm-hmm.
Such a useful spell.
Is
My condolences, then.
Well, hopefully we both get some luck here and find whoever we're looking for.
Hopefully.
Also, be warned, the crazy one next to me might come and try to say hi.
There's no response.
she doesn't look crazy is the funny thing.
Oh yeah, but he's talked to her
doesn't.
enough. He's talked to her
Yep.
enough at this point. So I mean,
I'll
if
be
he's been
clear.
stuck in a cell with her for like 2 or 3 days, yeah.
This
Behave, Discord.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. All good.
okay. And then I'll be honest, this group may or may not have been observing the two of you in the cell for the past couple days.
Poor Zaph was probably like
Many
trying
times.
to wallow in self-pity, and she was bugging the crap out of him the entire time.
It was either
Yeah.
bug Zap or beg the guards for attention, and the guards stopped paying her attention.
Yes, they did. They brought food and then immediately left. That was the interaction guards because of Meira.
I was
Food gone.
I also say if Zaph is looking that direction, because usually to kind of point in that direction for message,
Mhm.
Yeah.
he'll see her kind of like, not necessarily lay down because elves trance,
hmm
but then he'll see just, you know how the cats look, their eyes looking at night,
hmm
staring just directly in your directions,
Oh, God.
just staring. Spooky is watching.
So good. That's fine.
You warned her that there might be someone coming, so the Spooky's watching for that.
He is the fuzzy of this campaign.
Jay, quick question.
Possible answer.
Our stuff,
Uh-huh.
where is it?
Good
Does
question.
Meira say something about that? Do either of you say anything about y'all's
Yeah,
stuff?
Mira's probably going to look over at Boss Lady and go, Big Sword, where?
Right. Bone? Right. One moment.
Hold on one sec.
Go walk to the side of... Okay.
I don't know why OBS is having some issues. I love how it's still green, by the way. But it's like, nah.
Yeah.
No.
Just trying so hard.
It can do it.
Apparently not.
It seems to work better when I'm clicked on OBS, which is why I was trying to make it smaller. So that way I can still see tabletop, but no. Yeah, it seems to be okay now.
You see him go to the side of the cart and kind of turn a latch, and the side of the cart opens up. And he pulls out your sword, Meira, both of your bags, And
Assuming my
what?
weapons.
Yeah, you're all of y'all's stuff. I was thinking if there was anything else he would have pulled out that he would have snagged from the. Well, he didn't snag it from the jail. Meira did. He stood guard while she snuck in and snagged it and got out. Oh, he'll pull out a couple coin purses and throw one to each of you.
No. Gimme. You're just like hands out like kid like grabby hands. Like
I assume these are our coin purses.
Oh no, your coin purses are in your bags. These are 2 other coin purses.
Ooh, how much do I get to add to his?
Liberated.
Already.
Both of you add 50 gold.
Woo.
That has a lot of gold, by the way.
I have to double check my gold amount. I'm gonna have to go back to my level 20 sheet.
Yeah, he was essentially like the girl when she went in there was like, "Oh hey, these guards don't need that snag." And you see him pull out another bag, and he just slings that one over his shoulder. And now go through this one. Yeah. And he'll walk off. By the way, this one, the halfling, you saw her kind of hop over the side of the cart, and then run and kind of slide into a hole that kind of dug into the ground underneath this big metal, like... You know, like those metal mixing bowls?
Mm-hmm.
Looks like a larger one of those. It's probably about 5 feet wide. Like 5 foot, 5 foot radius, so 10 foot wide. 10 foot diameter. Just slides under it. And it's just gone from sight. So she's in a little bubble sort of thing that she's made.
Alright. Meira, try not to cause any trouble while we're here.
Trouble?
Trouble? Try not to overwhelm them with your games.
I guess. But you did promise to play.
Crap, I almost forgot about that.
Promised!
Fine, what do you want to play? Please don't throw me.
Okay, but why not?
Because as we learned last time, I don't land on my feet.
Okay, but that was last time. I think you could really, really actually make it this time.
No. We're not gonna... No.
Well, we were kind of sleeping. Maybe we should do that first.
Yeah. That'd be nice. Let's play in the morning.
We are gonna play.
Yes.
Okay. Just like hugs all of her stuff to her chest, including the really big crates.
I feel like he purposely like moves away from her because I feel like at one point he became a cuddle doll. You know, like a teddy bear thing.
You know.
Yep.
So he like finds like the spot furthest away from her. So I feel like he's just dealing with a child, which he himself is a child, so it's really funny.
The funny part is she's not.
I know, he's not either. He's like 20. He's 20.
She's 25.
Oh, dear. Left both the children unattended.
Well, to be fair, elf age.
Yeah.
I'm like 200 something.
I'm trying not to click back and forth too much, but I will move him.
Oh, good.
It's because every time I click away, it tries to process tabletop instead.
I could have moved for you, but yeah. There's y'all's tent.
E.
Excuse me.
You guys talk once you're in the tent.
I don't know if he'll say anything unless he's addressed. He's probably like too stuck in his own head as it gets quiet.
No. Meira's weird. I'm playing a weird character. I don't know what to do with this information. She's just going to go to sleep so it becomes morning faster.
How does Zaphire play a character that doesn't pry? Let's find out.
Oh my god.
This is... It's not just the not prying thing, it's this entire situation in general.
Fair.
Send help!
So whatever...
It's fine, don't worry about it.
Eh.
I said don't worry about it.
Oh no.
I feel like I should, because the DM went quiet and then you said don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Well, I'm thinking, give me a minute. Brain's sort of frying
Brain over?
itself. Yeah, it's frying itself.
Now. Only technology is supposed to do that around here, apparently.
My brain can do that just easily as any technology.
Okay. Anyway. So. You guys, much more comfortable than the prison floor. Because there are cots. So you actually have something to sleep on, other than floor.
Meira's still on the floor.
I was gonna say, he's probably
never
not
mind.
too not used to it. To some extent.
This is fine.
I think he still has trouble sleeping.
Oh yeah, more than 100%.
Well,
But-
there's a few reasons for that.
You know,
He's not used to not sleeping next to somebody.
Eventually, you do get to sleep. You do get a long rest. And the next morning comes. You already hear some noise from outside the tent.
Covers head with pillow. The game will eventually load whatever you did.
Nice. Yeah.
Zaph!
What?
I think we got out of prison.
Yes, Meira, we did. Go back to sleep. It's too early.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Roll me a perception check.
Okay.
He's like buried himself under the blanket, under the pillow. Like he's just a no. There's so much no.
Alright.
Okay, that's fine. 18. You smell food cooking.
But they have food.
It'll be there later.
It will.
Yes.
Oh no.
Why do I get the feeling he's about to get dragged out of bed?
My brain is waiting for it. That's the worst part.
She's contemplating a few different options right now.
Poor boy's not gonna get to sleep in. You already barely got to with Sylvia, okay? He's still a little bit. He's on the lazier side of the nobility.
Okay, but I'm hungry. I'm gonna go get food.
It just scrambles.
Well, before you leave out of there, you hear from behind you because higher stealth than your perception. Halfling pokes head in with a mouthful of food. Hey, you guys want to eat?
Yeah.
Just waves his hand.
I'm going to get food. Bye.
Just fires just set up outside of their little tent thing that they had. It's fine. There's you don't want to know what happened under there. Well, the way the fire's built, you got a big old flat piece of metal that's about like 10 feet long and 5 feet wide. Bunch of different things cooked on top of it.
Oh my god, Aspire is the anime protagonist.
Food.
Just Aspire because she likes food.
Food.
Just like,
Well, there's at least one of them.
Yeah, he's still sleeping.
I don't think he's exactly sleeping, but he's
Trying.
He said it was too early.
down. Now you look over at this individual. Not dressed the same as she was last night.
head tilt.
You see her kind of look with this guy. Oh, it is around 7, isn't it?
Well, I guess
Oh,
that
well.
is kind of early.
You ain't getting this boy up before 10 without forcing him.
Anyways, now that we're going from there, didn't introduce myself last night. Rosalind Cartier.
Hi, I'm Meira. And that was Zeph, but you seem to already know who he was because you had his picture.
You just hear some thuds over here and some mumbling. They called me Captain Obvious.
Pretty sure your name is Bone.
You just see him kind of look back at this one with this look of, why? Why did we?
Hey, you look like you could be fun. You want to play a game?
Are you saying that too?
Does Zap hear this at all?
Yes!
You hear from the tent. Do not play a game with her if you want to live.
Shut up! Never get to have any fun.
I think I'm going to go hunt some supplies. Yeah.
Thanks a lot, Zeph!
Anytime.
Like, nope. He's just noping out of that situation.
Zaph, still like arm over his eyes, just shouting.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
It's partially muffled because of the pillow.
You see the halfling load up a bunch of food on a plate and sets it on top of this metal machine. Who then just starts metal machine then starts waddling off in this direction.
Okay, but can I play with one of those?
You see her turn and look at you. You see her kind of burrow a head down into the hole. Like, you only see her feet there for a second. She backs out of it, holding a small metal contraption. One moment. Where is it? I didn't actually count on this.
You could have said no!
There's nothing we're gonna be able to do that's gonna account for what Meira wants to do.
Yeah.
I've realized this.
Get there, prepare for the unexpected with her.
At least my character is logical.
See, the funny
Mine's
part
lazy.
The funny part is Meira does have intelligence. She is smart enough to, like, understand certain things and figure out that there are some things that would probably be a challenge if she played with it.
Right, he's gonna make a mental note to mention to her, do not go around telling people that I am a noble.
Yeah, see, that's the only thing. If she's smart enough. The problem is on occasion, it just doesn't always click.
Yeah. I mean, he's technically noble. He's technically above noble.
Fancy.
And this figure might be aware of that.
This is fine.
Remember how I said small contraption?
Not small.
Well, it's small. It fits in her hand. She chucks it over the metal dome. It lands, and you just see a bunch of metal pieces, and you hear a whirring sound. And things start to grow, and grow off of it and expand, and...
I wish I could see it. It's still loading for me. There it goes.
That's fine.
It's a
Clockwork spider.
Oh, you look fun.
Technically, it's supposed to be a tiny construct, but this is a medium-sized version.
And I can play with that?
Hold that thought. She'll poke her head back under. You hear, like, kind of dulled counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, you can kill that one.
It's not killing, it's playing.
Oh, I hate to know what you think killing is.
Oh no, killing is reserved for very, 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 very special circumstances. This is playing.
And all of a sudden I'm scared.
It's okay, you're nice.
Zaph warned you.
Zaph, you're gonna hear a voice.
Uh-huh.
She'll
I also
climb
have
up
a message.
Oh no.
Your friend is very odd.
She's special.
I see this.
Roll me a perception check real quick, Zaph.
Crap. Come here.
Good.
Come here.
Yeah, I'm not
Yikes.
making any rolls. She's just gonna go to
That's
town on that thing.
It's not going to do much. It's for defense. It's not an attacking creature.
Yeah, she's not even gonna rage. She's just gonna smack at it with her greatsword.
Ooh.
And eventually one of its legs, because she can do that.
Oh no.
Perception? I rolled a 19. Plus 0, so 19.
Okay. Okay. Well, when you turn to respond because you know the direction it came from, you notice something
Oh dear.
at the flap of the tent. Not looking at you, just looking out the flap of the tent.
So he responds, it's special. Oh dear God.
The cat will turn back at you, and you see like this, like a pale light in its eyes, and it continues looking back at Meira.
As she's probably got 2 of the spider legs in her hand, she's just
Yeah.
It like pokes its head out now, like from under the blanket. It's probably a lot smaller than the cat, which is hilarious.
Steenie.
Hey. Hey, babes. What? I think it was like. I think its size is like 2 or 3 inches. It's not big at all. I just can't make the token any smaller.
Oh yeah, no. Fine. Oh yeah, that's perfectly fine. Mira's beating up on a poor defense spider. Stealing its legs.
She was told she could play with it. They didn't have to give it to her.
I also describe Spooky. They are a very lanky cat.
Yeah, the only real detail you notice about this is you probably don't notice it at first because it's so small, but every time it takes a step on stuff when it's not floating, it leaves like little plant life.
Nice.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, the cat will look and watch it, look at you, and then look back. But it's like not acting like a cat should.
I feel like he's still trying to sleep, but also now eyeing that there's a cat in his tent. Like,
To be fair, it's been there since last night.
Yeah.
oh dear God.
Yeah, it's fine. It totally didn't roll a 24 stealth
Jesus.
that morning.
That
Yeah.
20. It's gonna +4.
That's why I asked Meira to roll, and then, well, partially. The other part was the food. But I was like, this is not going to go well. Zaph is back to where the cat is. Meira doesn't. There's a high possibility. Yep, no, never mind. Nice 18. 124. And then that time you tied its stealth check. That's how you saw it.
Mm-hmm. He's
So
probably petting his little friend. He's watching it.
as the time progresses, you eventually dismember the metal spider. It no longer has any legs. It can still move slightly because the little metal connecting pieces that were holding the legs it's using to like rotate and just pull itself forward at this point. It's like nyeh, 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 nyeh.
Are we ready for the really, really creepy thing? Wonder
Okay.
what the insides look like. She just takes greatsword to go, like, cut it open.
Well,
You know that anime moment?
opens up.
Yeah, you know that anime moment where like the character has like the little sweat mark and everything, and just the oh, this is who I'm with. This is what Sylvia didn't want me to travel with. Okay.
And this
Do
is-
not go to her fun basement.
And this is where Meira opens up the clockwork spider, like opening up a crab or a lobster. Sword in, peel down. And
Ooh.
you open it. It stops
Whoa.
moving.
I think I broke it!
You see a bunch of metal clockwork pieces slowly stop moving, a bunch of gears and metal springs and stuff.
Oh, that's cool, though. Oh, so that connected to that, because she's got high intelligence. She understands a little bit of what's going on in it.
Yeah.
That's cool! Didn't put up much of a fight, though.
He's gonna whisper something in Sylvan, and Doggo's gonna leave the tent to go get foods for itself.
Mm-hmm.
Tiny fox. Little floating fairy thing.
Yeah. It has some food. This one, maybe if I'm clicked onto tabletop, that one notices it. Doesn't say anything.
Doesn't take much to feed it. You give it like a little piece of
Watches
jerky and it's fine.
It kind of just reaches up on the little metal piece and just snags it.
Mhm.
It's fine. But a few more hours pass. It's a little after 10 now. Meira's still probably looking at the pieces and pulling piece by piece out of it. Probably has nice little piles of things around her.
It's all organized, actually.
You want to know something completely honest for me? I already pictured that. Like, springs here, gears here, broken metal pieces here.
I don't think he's actually
Like,
gotten
she's-
out of bed yet. I think he's still laying down.
Like, she's crazy, but she at least knows how to keep her crazy to, like, contained area.
Good point. A little bit of time passes, and you see the cat sees the leader kind of
Yeah,
Well,
so
this
she's
direction.
later, it vanishes
Mhm.
completely.
She pokes her head in. So you're going to join us out here?
I'm rather comfortable in here.
You know, I don't even have to look farther into that to know you're not fully telling the truth.
Well, let's see.
She walks in and sits down on the cot.
Let's see. I am missing the person I grew up with, and I'm surrounded by a bunch of strangers. Forgive me for not being comfortable. Probably.
You know, there's a reason I recognized who you were, Zaph. Or should I say Mr. Florence?
Please don't use that name.
Yeah, I didn't think so. I've been to your home. My family went there for God, my mind is drawing a blank now. I can't think of the word. We were there on official business.
Define official business.
Trade deals, unfortunately. Some of the most boring things. I don't know why they drug their child around when charged for it.
Well, at least you only had to deal with the people on the docks. Yeah, the nicer ones.
Yeah, the people inside the gate weren't too nice, especially when they found a young child snooping around.
Kind of look at her. Yeah,
And now you notice, as far as not the doesn't look the same as obviously last night because she had a bunch of coverings on.
Well, if you recognize me, then you must have been inside the walls at some point.
For a little bit.
Because he never left his actual castle walls. Question is, did she meet his dad?
Roll an insight check.
Oh dear. Okay. I don't have any light, so I'm trying to like find the dice every time.
There.
Oh crap, where'd it go? Insight. So let's see, I rolled a 17. Do you have any insight, or is that also 0? That is also 0. 17.
Alright. You can tell she's not being completely straightforward of how far into the gates past the dock and everything. And from what the fact that she knows you, yeah, she found her way into the main castle gates at some point. And you sort of remember one time when you were just outside the castle, not outside the castle walls, but outside the castle. Bunch of guards heading in a direction that they don't normally patrol. And you do remember seeing like a flash of white hair as they carried somebody out of the gate.
You got lucky.
Yeah, that's what my father told me. After receiving a letter from yours saying something along the lines of, let it happen again, and he'll be one less mouth to feed.
Oh yeah, we have a list of missing people.
Oh, I fully believe it. Rosalind, by the way. Rosalind Cardiac.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. You'll find her, Zaph. There's not too many places inland they can go that they won't stick out like sore thumbs. And they're not going to chance taking her back across.
How can you be so sure of that?
Well, some activity has started cropping up in the seas there between. It's become a dangerous trade route. Piracy. Merchant vessels have been attacked, as well as some officials. I mean, I can't say I blame them. They're getting... A bunch of them are merchants turned pirates for being shorted on trade funds.
That's
I don't feel a single bit of sympathy for that.
I don't either. My father's company was one shorted. He's one of the let's just say liberators of gold and merchandise.
Good for him. More people that stay away from there, the better.
I agree. Which is why whatever help you need, we'll be willing to offer it, including helping you look for it. Same deals we offer her: protection, food, and the safety of camp. We don't stay in the same place long. We like to make our presence felt, disrupt a few things, and move on.
I like you guys already.
Perfect distraction for someone searching for things they need.
So why does that one stay so far away?
She's not much on the social base. Can't say I blame her.
Meira will change that. Or scare her more. I'm not sure.
I don't think scaring is a word I would use. It's not that she's scared of people. She's more nervous around people.
Yeah, you can't be nervous around Meira.
You're a fucking vet.
You just gotta smile and wave. That's basically how it works with her.
Smile and wave.
Yeah, basically.
Smile and wave. Smile and wave, boys.
Smile and wave. You didn't see
See,
anything.
I made the mistake of flirting with that one, and then realized that was probably not a good idea, and now I'm stuck with her.
Oh, you sweet child.
Hey, we found the mom character.
Look, I tried, okay?
Well, Mom PC, goddammit. More like Mom's PC. Well, if you need any help, we're about to set off here tomorrow. There's a couple other things to be taken care of. Bone is out hunting for more supplies and food. If you need anything, Meira will be more than glad to help. Same as me. I would suggest us leaving Marine to her own devices. Whatever you do not look under that dome of hers.
Oh, now you just piqued the curiosity.
The odds of you coming face to face with an explosion and having your eyebrows singed off are...
You don't tell a
1
fox
odds.
to do something or not to do something and then not think that they're gonna go and do the thing.
You know, you're right. Best of luck. And she just walks straight out the tent. Is just shaking her head, and you hear soft laughter.
So,
from her.
Jay,
No.
could Meira have tried to sneak over to said other camp?
Oh, good God.
Roll me a
You can
Roll me a
certainly try.
stealth check.
He's gonna walk out and
Worry
immediately
over it, by the
wonder where.
No
Roll me
one
a
was
st-
watching
Roll
her!
me a stealth check with disadvantage.
Why disadvantage?
Because they might not be watching her, but somebody else is.
Okay, well, that was bad. That was a 9.
Roll me perception, Fluffy. Even though I...
Well, I'm proficient in that.
Yeah.
And I also used guidance because I was keeping an eye out. So it's a 27 total.
And Zaph rolled a 1 when he walks out looking for her.
That's fair. You see her making her way towards the camp as she, like, obviously ducks behind a tree. Moves closer, ducks behind another tree. Crouches down behind a fallen tree.
I feel like she stands up and just like she's like just staring like at Meira.
And you notice this, Meira.
Hi!
Oh, Jesus.
Hello?
What's your name?
She feels like if she doesn't answer, it's not gonna go well.
Wonder what gives that idea.
Jy'li.
Jy'li. Pretty! Why are you all the way over here?
Prefer to not be near people?
Why?
Because I don't like to be near people.
Huh. Hey.
I don't
Hey, you
imagine.
Hmm?
Oh, no,
Go ahead.
I
No,
was
you go
about-
ahead.
No, if you're going to keep talking, that's fine. For some reason, my brain was like, it was like, okay, turns and skips off.
I will say, because you're now close enough to actually see her, she appears to be a high elf. You see, you can't really see her hands because they're gloved. She's got a hood up. There are tattoo markings that kind of like that you see in the picture here. She seems paler than you'd expect. Green eyes. How tall is she? I think she's shorter than you.
Let's see.
Mira's 5'3".
Ah, yes, she's 1 inch shorter.
Oh my god, she's 1 inch. So Zaph and Meira are the same height, by the way.
I am 5'2".
This is the short party.
The shorties.
She's got reddish brown hair as well. As the only other things you see on her is a book that's kind of like on her side that looks really fucking old, like covered in dust. And of course, you see the lanky cat sitting on the shoulder, just staring at you. Probably acting more like a cat now.
Hey, do you like playing games?
I've seen your games. No, not my type of game.
Why do people keep saying that?
Meira! Where are you?
Do I hear him?
Probably.
More than likely.
You see her pull out a copper wire that's about the size of a ring, kind of fix it on between her fingers, and she'll point past you. She's over here.
Slowly turns in that direction.
You see Meira just like on the edge of the clearing, like standing up behind a fallen tree.
God damn it. She's gonna get her.
I didn't do anything.
She's not running, but she definitely seems fidgety.
I didn't do anything.
Did I tell you not to bother her? Stay.
But you were there, and I finished playing with the other thing. I even put all its bits in piles and stuff like that.
Alright, come on. Come on.
I was bored.
He's gonna attempt to grab her to pull her, which probably isn't gonna work, but I feel like he goes
go along, but you know that you know that kid very much no, I don't want that.
I just pictured he went to walk off at first and immediately had to fall back because he just immediately stopped. She didn't move. Shit. Come on. I can't carry you. Get your.
She's definitely also. She's not in a defensive position. She just looks just nervous.
It's gonna rescue you from Meira.
Pouting right now.
That's fair. I mean, she probably does approach this camp every so often, but it's not common.
Yeah.
She might now, because now she just... These people are curious. And she doesn't know what to make of them yet. I will cast guidance on myself in stealth.
Fair.
I don't know what my stealth is, and I'm scared. Oh, it's a +2.
Perfect. As you guys get back over to the camp, Meira, you see the small one over here has like a large sized jar. Is like scooping the one pile into the jar, screws the lid back on, opens up the jar, scoops the pile in. Oh, beautiful.
I can't even roll to beat that.
Did I help?
This will eventually be put back together.
You do realize that she'll just take it apart again once you do.
I am aware.
But it keeps her off
Well,
of us.
only if it's a little. Like, could it fight back next time?
I feel like it tried. Oh.
No, it didn't.
Oh.
It's a defensive one. It is legit just... If it was used in actual combat sense, it is legit just a sponge for hit points. I haven't exactly mastered the attacking ones yet.
Maybe I can help.
That's a very scary thought.
Papa said I am real smart.
Yes, yes, you are. You are. Pats her on the shoulder.
The
I
halfling
am.
just looks at you and blinks. Like the blink blink.
He gives her. He looks at the halfling with this. Go along with it. Just let her believe this.
Just sticks her
Immortal.
tongue out at Zaph.
He's actually not. He doesn't have a bad intelligence himself, but he's just not world smart.
Yeah.
Does anybody speak primordial?
Yeah, Meira does.
You may look, or I don't know. No, he speaks Celestial and Sylvan though.
Okay. Well, you know what? Yeah, you'd hear this. Meira,
Mm-hmm.
as so they're talking, you see this one lean over and not lean over, just turns to Rosalind here. And to Zaph, you hear like the grinding of rocks or other type of guttural noises behind rock type sounds. Meira, what you hear is, and you said they're going to be traveling with us for a good bit.
Wait, we're going with you guys?
Before Rosalind has a chance to respond, Meira looks up, looks at you, and just in common, you know, I should have expected another Genasi to know Primordial with Vendriel knowing it. Great. Okay.
Oh, is that what you guys are saying?
Yeah. Apparently we're traveling with them for a bit, though it was kind of phrased as a question and kind of concerned.
Wonder why.
Yeah.
Can't be Meira!
I feel like
because of Meira.
I feel like he mumbles that in Elven, knowing that one can understand. Huh. I wonder why.
Ain't no fair!
And Meira will respond. Yeah. I just don't want the halfling to have another mental breakdown.
I will do my best to help with that. Help not. You know what I mean. Whatever.
As a fun fact, player knowledge, a halfling has disadvantage on wisdom saves to keep her cool when her inventions are destroyed.
I will try to keep her in line. I can distract her pretty easily.
About that time, you hear a sliding sound. Well, dragging sound. That's better. He has a bear.
Saf flakes. Damn.
Oh, he'd be fun to play with.
Sit.
He slowly jumps behind the bear.
Sit, Meira. Sit.
Not a dog.
Bone is no longer in view. He is now sat behind the bear, leaning against it.
I'll point to Zaph and cast message.
Mm-hmm.
You're looking for someone?
I don't think he knows where she is now. I mean, he can respond to the first one.
Yeah.
Someone took, my friend.
Cast again.
I'm probably staring at his hand. Now. Sylvia. I'm sure he knows her last name. I personally don't remember what it was, but he probably says it.
That'll be cool. I don't either.
I'm pretty sure she had a last name. I just don't remember what it was.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Check something here.
Brightspire. What it says on the
Yes.
Discord, so.
Yep. That's what I was going to look at too. Was it's pretty equals information.
I'm looking for someone named Faemora. Moira. Faemora.
Hey,
There we go.
Meira.
Mind if I ask what happened to them?
As far as I'm aware, I think they're still in my hometown.
So why not go there?
I don't remember the name.
See, I'm kind of
Memory issue.
processing that. Huh.
Memory.
Well, if I hear mention of the name, I'll let you know.
Probably see it, hear it more in the magical schools or locations of learning that way. What about you? Where do you think they are?
Rosalind said that he was last seen being taken north. Oh, we're behind by several days now.
Well, maybe we can head north. Maybe they can be convinced to go north. I don't know that it'll take much convincing. She'll actually step only about this close. She doesn't get much closer.
She's still stealth.
No. She kind of like fidgety.
Hey!
Cat just looks at you. Tilts its head.
Tone it down. Still, draw it back, Meira. Draw it back.
But it busted me first.
He's vocal.
How vocal?
He fusses a lot sometimes.
Oh, she's just floating around him now.
Can I gauge these two to see how their general demeanor is toward her?
Sure. Oh.
That's a 10. That's not bad.
He probably actually seems a little... He seems social, but there is also like that discomfort of he doesn't know a lot of these people, so he's unsure. Still. Like, he thinks he can trust him, but he's not 100% sure yet.
Meira's just...
Meira's just Meira.
Meira
She's
likes
not
everybody.
hiding. Yeah, she's curious and looking you over, like, trying to pick apart, like, different aspects, and you can't tell if it's she's trying to figure out the best way to tear you apart, or just trying to understand you as a person.
I think more noticing... She probably gets fidgety more so at that, but noticing how Zaph doesn't necessarily trust people, she will if you want, I've been with them for a bit, I can answer any questions over this way. And she kind of point, not necessarily like out of this camp, but more to the edge of the clearing. Because she's been following this group for a bit, not necessarily a part of it.
Yeah.
But she'll just kind of because she knows she Yeah, it has that same situation of like not wanting to trust people very quickly.
Yeah.
But she also, you've connected on a similar level at least.
This is for good reason. He'll follow her.
Can I come?
Mm,
I won't
mm.
stop you. She did mention both.
Yeah. Forgot every time he casts magic, one of those little like fire sprites appears for a little while. So when he cast message earlier, yesterday, that would have been noticed.
Mm-hmm.
So,
And
she's probably holding Spooky now. Petting him. And then you can now see it Zaph, what I described earlier, in the oddly pale skin.
Sorry.
yes.
No, that's fine.
What a mood!
I respect it.
As my response,
You're dumb.
no.
My response is can noise. Oh, you're Kenku.
Oh my god.
I feel like I can kind of trust the leader a little bit, just based on what she told me earlier. How do the others seem?
I'm sorry. What was that?
He was asking. He said that thinks he can kind of trust the leader after what he was told earlier. But how did the others seem?
They've all kind of treated her pretty.
Yes. From what you've seen traveling with them, Bone, he's one that at least interacts with everyone, but when he does, he's protective for the most part, and he's very defensive of the camp. Like, he will patrol in the middle of the night and then go back to sleep. So all of them, for the most part, seem very...
genuine. Or very what?
Or you didn't...
I heard you ended at very on my end.
Yeah.
You said they were all very, and that's what I heard.
Oh, fuck, what did I say?
Unfortunately, I didn't hear it either.
It's fine. Mike might not have picked it up. They all seemed very protective, very genuine, very trustworthy.
Yeah, and that's what she'll kind of say what she's seen. And noticed that they also kind of respected my preference to not be too close when I didn't want it.
Yeah, they mentioned that when we got here that you didn't like to be bothered too much.
I've interacted with a few people since the separation from my friend. They, 'cause, 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 they get. I've learned to stay physically away from people. They tend to run, usually in fear.
Tilts his head. You don't seem that scary.
Is it, people don't like what they are afraid of what they don't understand, I guess. This is probably the best way of putting it.
Ah.
To be honest, I don't understand it myself fully. And she's kind of glancing at the tattoos in her arm at this point.
Hmm. Well, I'm trying to look at it this way. You don't seem like a threat to me, so I have no issue with you.
Not that I don't trust that. She doesn't trust that.
That's fair.
Meira just kind of looks around.
He is hanging around Meira, to be fair, with that same thought process.
No, that's fair. You do see her. What is the components of the spell again? Ah, verbal somatic. Got it. You see her trace, kind of like absentmindedly at her side, like with her fingers, and you see a pale light kind of trace. She mumbles something to herself, and I'm guessing guidance, because that's what she would do. So I think of a 13, she can tell you, at least not being deceptive.
Yeah, he's not trying to. He could be, but he's not trying to right now. Deception's only a
just
plus
going
8.
to look her up and down. Oh, gee. Mira's looking her up and down. No, I could throw her. She's not dangerous.
Is that really how you gauge if people are a threat? If you could throw them?
I mean, she can't cast magic if I can pick her up. Typically, a lot of other things have happened by that.
Mir, I have proven you wrong on that. I can still cast magic in your face if you pick me up.
Fair point.
Because the especially with Meira and how he's not acting. Most people would act against Meira probably the same way they act with when they find out things about her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she'll probably just approach a little bit closer and she'll hold out her arm.
Mm-hmm.
And just like, if you can tell that what's odd if you what people find out if you touch my arm.
Poke.
Yeah.
She is freezing cold to the touch.
Oh,
There's no
how'd
body
you
heat at all.
How'd you do that?
That's the kind of actually a reaction I expected from you.
Huh. I don't. He's got a 14 intelligence. Could he make a roll to see if he can figure out what that might mean?
Roll me.
I don't know how many different types of people he's interacted with over the years.
Can Meira roll too? Not necessarily because she may have interacted, but more like she's a smart cookie and may have gotten a hold of a few things.
Oh, that's true. Hers is more fighting things. His is more, did he ever interact with anything?
Oh, this is a hard one to try and determine what.
I don't think any of his father's friends was like anything like that.
I can make an argument for any of the three, like history, arcana, or religion. Honest.
Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead. For Zaph, any of the three.
He's got history.
history
Is what he's proficient in, so I'll do that.
For Meira, I'm going to say history because you're thinking back to things you've encountered or anything like that.
15.
Oh, stupid die! That's rude. What'd you get, Fox?
That's
15.
15.
I got an 8. She knows that that's what bodies typically feel like after a while.
You're not incorrect. That is exactly what she would know.
Yeah, that's accurate.
That is an accurate, yeah. After a while of them not moving, that is how bodies feel. You are absolutely correct, Meira.
God damn it.
My problem is this one's breathing. Why is that?
That's where
See, now she's just curious.
And that's where you lose it, Meira. But for you, Zaph, it's same thing. You obviously pick that up, but it's odd. For you know about necromancy and stuff like that, but they usually don't have a level of sentience or full body. Usually there's something missing.
Technically, he is very well aware of that, because there is one that deals with undead but works with his dad.
That's true.
So he does know, about that kind of stuff.
Yeah, there's a level of it, but this is a difficult thing to describe.
This one seems smart than what he's used to. He's used to, zombies.
And you can probably see her breathing like normal. She seems... you saw her eat at one point. She doesn't seem... other than a cold.
I want to apologize right now, because Meira's just gonna get up in her space, kind of trying to look her over a little bit closer.
And here's where we have another anime protagonist thing of the look around, looking at the arm, looking at the back, looking at the head, what the fuck is wrong with you?
And she's just kind of almost locked into place at that point.
Doesn't make any sense. They usually don't stuff. And you're talking and how?
I mean, I've dealt with zombies before, but not really sure what she is. No offense.
That's what I'm trying to figure out as well. I remember waking up. I remember some details of that day. The rest of it, there's a lot of... And I remember most of my life, there's just bits and pieces that are fogged. I know it was from what I can... Let me pull up my thing. Because the moment you mentioned that you dealt with zombies, she's like, oh, this person's fine.
Didn't fight him, but he's seen him.
Yeah. I just remember the blade was about 16 inches in length, so imagine a short sword. Pierced, and she points to like a part in her chest, underneath her armor.
Hmm.
Need a sternum between the second and third rib on the right side, nicking both and piercing my heart.
Oh, you should definitely be dead.
I did, technically. Someone tried to bring me back, but it failed?
This doesn't
Kind of.
look like fail.
It didn't completely succeed. I don't know who or what.
Question: do you
Mhm.
still bleed?
That's not a normal question, Meira. That's not something you just ask people.
What do you
Kind
mean?
of.
See, she answered.
Facepalm.
Slower than normal. She's. It's fine.
That sounds like somebody tried to revive you and you kind of came back semi-alive, but also not.
Okay, but what if we cut your chest open and we
That's-
double check?
Let's... Meira,
I
no.
would die.
What?
My heart still beats and stuff like that. It's just usually when people feel the cold skin, they have a more negative reaction. And some magics make people think that I'm not alive.
Hmm. Makes sense. Not everyone's a fan of that stuff.
Any spells or effects that detect undead determine her as undead despite not being a race type. But and mostly what you're saying, he just looks at you, Zaph. That's what Yogif said as well. She thinks it's someone trying to bring me back, but she didn't. She knew it was semi-successful. That's why she left me the book. And she kind of taps the book on her side that you can. It's ancient, and as she taps it, dust just comes off. But there's still the same layer of dust on it.
Well, I guess what you gotta do is figure out what you became and then maybe see what can be done to fully revive you.
Don't nod. I didn't have magic before Yogif. She helped me with that. And gave me Spooky, one of her cats. I know bodies better than I do people.
Me too.
I usually I was training to prepare them.
Different.
But and she pulls out from her backpack. You see there's some different like gauze and stuff like that. I'm good at these. I can heal a little bit. I have the healer feat.
Nice. He has one healing spell. And it's it's just a healing spirit.
Yes.
And I can only heal you. I can heal you once per short or long rest, for 1d6 plus 7.
Yeah, fair. So,
Or I can, if you're down, I can bring you to 1.
I will say, you guys continue to talk for a little bit, And eventually, when night does come, you all rest and prepare to head off somewhere the next morning.
Yeah.
And that's what we're going to call it. So, yay!
Yay, we've got friends all sitting around the campfire.